Hi, I'm Mary Angela Mancuso, and I am the owner of ChronicLymeRecovery.com. And I'm the founder of Facebook group Chronic Lyme Disease Recovery. I'm glad you could join me today. Are you ready to get a little energized into your brain with a little more oxygen, a little more balance? And are you looking for a way to reduce your fatigue? Well, believe it or not, there's one move that can address all those things because it will balance your body, will balance the lymphatic flow to the brain. So stick with me, I'm going to show you this in just a moment. When you have Lyme, we get a lot of inflammation up around the neck. Certainly the inflammation can happen in the brain with a neuroload or even a Lyme that's not as heavily neurological. I certainly had a lot of brain inflammation. I had a very heavy neural load. So keeping this pathway between the brain and the body open gets to be a little critical, and giving the spinal cord some health, the bones of the spine some health, and change of movement from being ill, being hopeless, being downtrodden. So let's speak to the body so the body can speak to the brain. So here's what I would like you to do, is to get seated in a comfortable position. You don't need to be on the floor. You could be seated on a chair, on the edge of your bed. It doesn't matter where, but make sure that if you are seated, your feet are flat to the floor. Practice this in a room that has a little bit of a subdued lighting so that your brain is not overstimulated as you're working through this. Take a moment to allow a nice breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And take 3 of those. And really let your body relax on that exhale. Just let everything go. There. How do you feel? It's my buddy Carlo. He has Lyme disease too. We work together. Okay, so I want you to bring your spine up very tall. Now I'm going to turn sideways. You stay looking at the camera, of course. But what we're going to do is begin to create some mobility in the spine. Hands are on the thighs or at the front of the knees, whatever works for you. And you're going to lift your body up, really open the chest. I get a very proud chest. You're pulling the shoulder blades back behind you. Your chin stays very level to the ground, and you're going to look straight at your horizon. The head position doesn't change. You stay looking at the horizon, chin level to the ground. So this is your inhale. Nice big lift up. And then on your exhale, you're going to just roll on back. You're going to move a little bit onto the fleshy part of the buttocks. You're going to firmly squeeze in and let your body create its C shape or flexion, as we call it. So your inhale is going to come up. You're looking at the horizon. Now the exhale, you're going to stay looking at the horizon as you come into the cat pose. Big squeeze onto the organs here. That helps begin to enliven them. So you squeeze out the blood, you release it back in. You're also moving the spinal fluid up and down the spinal cord into the brain. Okay, so this is your movement. As you come up, very precise inhale. As you go into the flexion, very precise exhale. Up and down. And when you start this, warm up for a few rounds, maybe 4 or 6 of these. And once you feel a little bit warm, and then you can begin to move into a little bit of a speedier flow. Decide what's good for you today. If you're a little bit tired, just doing it in a moderate movement can feel really great for the body too. If you feel a little more up to it, you can begin to speed it up a little bit. Really pull the shoulder blades, push the belly, pull the shoulder blades, push the belly. So you're rocking back and forth, really squeezing it. Okay. And you want to continue that for 2 minutes. Now work up slowly. If you're tired, you're feeling pain, you don't want to dive into these moves, just take it a little bit at a time. Do what you can, do one little extra piece, and then take a break, and working up to 2 minutes per session. Doing it once or twice a day. When you're done, okay, your timer goes off for your 2 minutes. Inhale up. Nice big broad chest. You're going to hold that breath. You're going to count to 10. And then very easily exhale out the nose. Close your eyes. Relax for 1 whole minute here. And then you're going to move into your day. So give this move a little bit of time so that the body can get adjusted to it. And let me know how it goes for you. I'm glad you could join me.